So I guess this would be my manifesto on why anarchy. I believe nowadays, in the 21st, 22nd century, whichever it is, now more than ever, there's enough information out there for you to like live your life without ever having to work for or be under anybody. Which is liberating you from being hierarchy. And if you're an anarchist, you don't like hierarchies. So like simple things like jujitsu, you can why go to class when you get a few friends together and just train with the available resources on the internet. Maybe go to a few actual classes, get like practical, like how it's supposed to feel maybe. But stuff like that is like why why put yourself in a system like that when you could be a free individual and never have to think like, oh man, gotta get a next belt. You can just learn at your own pace when you want to. So I feel like systems like that, like the world is made in a way, even though it's like America, liberty, um, like systems are put in place to keep people from expressing or even having their liberty. Like people will do anything in order to make sure that you don't have your liberty, basically, because human capital is the best capital. So they need people, and people means money. So I feel like there's like systems in place where people will do whatever it takes to make sure free choice is not an available thing. Um, and the internet makes it possible even more so now to have like the knowledge in order to make free choices, I guess, basically. So that's why I'm an anarchist, I guess. But like, so I think I first discovered anarchy when I was like in middle school. And I'd like to say that's a fundamental part of like the core of my beliefs. Not like the violent anarchy per se. It's more of like a liberty. I don't know, libertist. I don't know if that's a word or not, or like a definition, but like that's what I think of when I think of anarchy. It's a person who has their liberty, I guess, basically, which is a core part of being American. But I don't think libertist is a term, so I should be an anarchist. And I don't really think being an anarchist is a violent thing. I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, you probably can't do without a government. Like that's something that's needed, but I think being an anarchist is a valid political position to hold. I guess basically, like even religious groups, they try to have hierarchies to liberate you, I guess, from your liberty of being a free being and not being under anybody. It's like everything is trying to put a system in place to put you at the bottom or like mid level, something you have to work yourself up into. But like, why? You since there's the internet, you have all the available information they do, minus any super specialized things you can get from school. And even then, that's also probably Googleable. So why are these systems in place? Because like I said before, human capital is the best capital, and they need people. So the best way to keep people is to make them feel subconscious about the fact that they might not know or have enough in order to achieve their goals, or like, or just not be capable alone. I guess basically, and have to be a part of a larger group. But like that, none of that's really needed. I guess basically. Shit, honestly though, like when I think about it, being an anarchist, it's like, oh, you're part of the largest group of anarchists. I don't really know any other anarchists. I don't really talk to any, so it's just me by myself. And I guess technically it is a label of something that I'm holding. So like I wouldn't necessarily hold like I don't know. I don't want to have the label of calling. I have the label of calling myself an anarchist, but like even within that, I'm like that's just a view that I hold. It's hard to explain. It's like I don't want to be a part of a system of anarchists. I just want to be an anarchist, basically, and I want to protect and hold my own liberties and have free choice. But I guess just because I'm an anarchist doesn't mean I'm like automatically given the ability to have free choice in life. Even though it's America, you would think that'd be the thing. There's always somebody trying to control your options, control what you can do, harass you over some choice that you make. But um, I guess instead of like being an anarchist and expecting the stuff to go away, just like learn how to navigate through it. Like something that I notice a lot in my life is people run October Man or February Man protocols. I guess I think it's February Man. It's October Man if you're trying to pull girls. It's February Man for like regular. So like say there's a stimulus, right? And they take that stimulus and try to like take the triggers of that stimulus and add to something else to get you to react the same way. Well, you could live your entire life being trafficked by that specific protocol instead of, but if you like know it, you can kind of like gain your own free will, I guess, per se. So I guess it's just a struggle to keep your mind free of all like hierarchies and anything that can just make you feel self conscious. Honestly, just don't care. I don't know, but that's why I'm an anarchist. I think it's mentally freeing to not believe that there's any type of hierarchy in anything in life. I mean, outside of things that are like illegal, you can basically, I feel like, do whatever you want in your life crazily. Which maybe some people grow up thinking that, hey, that's obvious. I grew up like that, but I guess I grew up different, and so yeah, that's why anarchy. Later.